Most High took us out of darkness, cleaned us up, then he showed us where his heart is. Moses told us if we hearken to the words that we heard, we be pardoned. But we harden our hearts, he would have set us apart, and that we can't get no just us if it's just us. Make a Jew wanna cuss, make a new rule plus. Don't tell hush us, bury cuz in the dust. No love, no trust, cause we hated what he gave us. Even asked why he made us. It was not courageous, took us out in stages, but he didn't replace us. Now the heathen rages, now we dwell in cages in some hellish places. He confused our faces till our race was wasted. We be so complacent, living in the basement. If we knew what basement, we would hate to be based, but that ain't the case. My people rebellious, just look what we've been through. I pray for forgiveness, Lord, why we offend you. We shot for the stars, but fell in derision. We live or we die, our only decision.
Sweet cherry on, got my water, carry me on. Got my water, carry me on, me on. Cause what we going through ain't regular. That's why we asking you to carry us. Come and carry me home. Got my water, carry me on, me on.
Yeah. This is a message for all those that deal with having to change, and deal with the people around you that see the change and don't really accept it. But all in all, we all know we gotta change. From the north to the south, to the east to the west.
You're listening to In the Scripts,
I got a family I wanna see.
Reloaded.
Even though when they see me, they look.
My people go to war. We bringing out that fire. People we adore. The preachers be some lies. We reading in the script. They reading in the script. You reading in the script.
Shalom, Most High in Christ, bless Israel. Y'all know what it is, man. It's In the Scripts Reloaded. I'm Officer Yakub of IUIC Dallas, and you're tuned into In the Scripts
Reloaded.
That's right. To my right.
Officer Manuel.
To my right.
Officer Ozai.
To my right.
Come on.
Officer Lavi.
To my right.
Officer Kashar.
Officer Kashar, the professor. The professor. All right, we started a couple of minutes late. We got a lot to jump into. We're going to do something I like to call it special. But it's not something that we, deal with all of the time because of the connotations of it. But we're going to deal with Black History Month. We're going to deal with Black History Month, but we're going to bring out the real Black history.
That's right.
The stuff they won't tell you in the books. You're not going to learn it in schools or your college courses.
Right.
So, yeah, let's bring that up. Let's bring the thumbnail up. Y'all know how we do, man. Let's bring the thumbnail up. So Black history behind the scenes. That's why it's called behind. You're going to see stuff
they
you haven't seen.
They tried to erase us. From the slave ships that crossed the Atlantic.
Come on, brothers. Come on.
To the villages.
Really, bro?
Come on, brothers.
Right in the middle of talking. Wow. Okay.
Let's do this again.
Yeah, let's do this again. So Black history behind the scenes. This is part one because we doubling back next week, Lord willing, life lasts.
Right.
All right. So let's watch the short movie.
Now y'all could go ahead and play. Where's the
Ships
sound?
that crossed the Atlantic,
Let's roll it back.
to the
Let's bring it
villages
back, bring it
burned
back,
in the
man.
Americas,
People wanna see at home
to
from the
treaties
beginning.
broken and
Can
lands
we bring it
stolen.
Pause.
Can we bring
We-
it back to the beginning with the sound? The people at home want to see the short films the correct way.
Make sure that the volume is up, brothers, and let's play it from the top. Y'all ready?
Duck, it's a precept. Come on.
They tried to erase us. From the slave ships that crossed the Atlantic, to the villages burned in the Americas, to treaties broken and lands stolen, we were told we were nothing. Chained, colonized, renamed, rewritten. Our backs carried empires. Our blood watered plantations. Our nations were divided. Our languages were stripped. Our fathers were criminalized. Our sons were targeted. But we did not disappear. In 1831, Nat Turner rose up in chains and shook a system that believed it was untouchable. He reminded the world that oppression always produces resistance. Generations later, Malcolm X stood bold and unfiltered, calling us to discipline, self-respect, and self-determination. He challenged us to think differently, to stand differently, to see ourselves differently. Across oceans, the spirit of resistance burned. Thomas Sankara rejected corruption and foreign exploitation, choosing simplicity, courage, and national pride. Indigenous warriors like Galvarino fought invasion even after mutilation, because surrender was never an option. This pattern is not coincidence. It is identity. Because through slavery, through colonization, through mass incarceration, poverty, and propaganda, something survived. Our spirit, our memory, our Bible. And now we are rising again, not just as activists, not just as leaders, but as the Israelites remembering
When
who
I
we
leave, you
are.
remember I said with the last words on my lips, I am a revolutionary. And you're going to have to keep on saying that.
A people scattered, a people refined in affliction, a people waking up to law, heritage, and purpose. The world labeled us minorities, but Scripture speaks of a chosen nation. We were never meant to stay at the bottom. We were never meant to forget our covenant forever. And at the center of the greatest revolution in human history stands not a politician, not a president, but Jesus Christ, the chief revolutionary. He confronted empire. He exposed corruption. He called the oppressed back to righteousness and power. He overturned tables. He spoke truth. He sacrificed and rose and is coming back in power. This is restoration. This is reconciliation. This is revolution. From chains to commandments, from oppression to prophecy, from forgotten to awakened. They thought they buried us, but they were planting a nation. And now, we rise.
If you ever think about me, and if you think about me, niggas, and if you ain't gonna do no revolutionary act, forget about me. I don't want myself on your mind if you're not gonna work for the people.
Hey,
That's fire right
I don't think y'all understand.
Right.
I don't think y'all understand.
Right.
Revolutionaries. Jesus Christ was a revolutionary.
there. That's right.
So as we go through the history that we bringing out, we got to expose Amalek.
Right.
We got to expose Amalek.
Right.
Amalek got so much stuff buried in the back that it would take years for us to expose all of the stuff and peel all the layers off.
Come on.
But we're going to deal with some of that. We're going to deal with some young revolutionaries versus Christians, old Christians. We got a lot lined up for tonight.
Right. All praises.
So let's go ahead and start with, let's go straight to number one.
Come on.
Let's jump in.
Hey, y'all make sure you're subscribe, share. Brothers and sisters, share, comments, all right? Boost up the algorithm so the video can go out, all right? Let's play. Put it on the screen.
They've shown us every plantation with cotton on it. You know what plantation they've never shown us, Abby? The most prominent ones. The ones that were most profitable. The breeding plantations. Why don't you want to show us those? You know why? Because after the research that I did for this album, you realize that the moment that a girl menstruated, she was put in a stable where a horse would be and forcibly mated, forcibly raped by a male of the slave master's choice. And when she had children, they weren't called children, they were called a litter of pups. The punishment for raping or killing a person in medieval Spain is gelding. Gelding is when you take hot pincers and you take a man's balls and dick off root and stem.
Damn.
Killing a person, law of the Bible, right? Medieval Spain, super religious. You killed a man, he should be killed. Why were indigenous and black people categorized as subhuman? So under the law, you would not be punished for the things that you did to us. That's why. You used to be proud, right? Used to be proud, white America.
Okay, pause it.
Murder.
Pause it. Go back maybe 2 seconds. Maybe like 2 seconds. All right. Play it.
Proud.
Pause it. Who do you see behind? Look behind. You see Native American. Yep. So you see black kids, but you see Native American. Right. Because some of these Native Americans, they don't know we are the same people.
Right.
And they don't understand we are all I wish I got that clip. But anyway, if y'all watch the movie Sinners, y'all remember the scene, that scene, I think I mentioned it before, the scene where we have the vampire, the first scene. Right. What did they call Native Americans in that scene? They call the fair-skinned niggas.
Fair-skinned niggas.
That's what they call them. So for those of them who think they are not black, Native Americans are black people.
That's right.
They're our people. Right. All right. But anyway, I want to say something. He's mentioned about the breeding plantation. Breeding plantation, AV, your finds, BT, pull it on ChatGPT where you keep playing the video. Breeding plantation. Because it has something to do with after they stopped selling slaves or bringing slaves to the Western Hemisphere. That's when they became very, very popular. Because they couldn't get more bodies to their plantation now, they started going into breeding, forcing women and men together to breed.
Right.
All right, keep playing the video where you'll find it.
America of rape and murder used to be proud of colonization. Used to, wow, that made us tough. And then you got ashamed of it. And that's what you're dealing with. That's what America's dealing with, a schizophrenic crisis. There's a British manual, right, that was taken out of the British Museum because within the manual, it talked about how rape was a weapon of war that should be used against the indigenous population. You're ashamed of that now. You're ashamed, right? Who was Christopher Columbus? His image has been so whitewashed, but he was trafficking little girls on an island.
He paused that part. Take you back a little bit. Y'all pay attention.
Yeah.
Because we have tension all over the world today. Epstein file. Now, we all know, those of you who do not know, Jeffrey Epstein is Amalek, a.k.a. Jewish. He's a Jewish man who worked for Jewish Mossad. Forget what they're telling you. He may have another agency working for, I don't care. But he's Jewish and he works for them.
Right.
All right? You are not far from the truth, brothers. These days, you better believe conspiracy theory more than what they tell you. I'm telling you. But anyway, he is a Jewish man. The people who call themselves the chosen people of God today. And now, press play. Let's see.
Right? Who was Christopher Columbus? His image has been so whitewashed, but he was trafficking little girls on an island. Who does that sound like, huh?
Come on.
Woo!
So my brother on the screen, he said something. He said, if you kill a man, you deserve to be what?
Killed.
You deserve to be killed. But then he also,
they showing you? I don't know what they showing.
But then he also talked about our sisters being raped. Let's see what that is. Can we read that in the scriptures? Can we get a scripture on that?
Come on.
Get it. Bring it out.
Let me do Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 25 and 26.
Come on.
Bring it out.
The book of Deuteronomy. You said 22, 25?
Yes, sir.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 in verse 25.
Read out.
But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her.
So a betrothed damsel, meaning she's engaged or promised to someone, and force her, that's rape. That's against her will. This is what Christopher Columbus and them was doing. They were raping our sisters. Read.
And lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Shall what?
Die.
You see that? The man that rapes a woman shall die. Because what is rape equivalent to? Read the next verse.
But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death.
Because she was raped. Read.
For as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him.
And what?
Slayeth him.
Another word for slayeth is kill. So just like a man rise up against his neighbor and killeth him, it's the same equivalent as to raping someone. Read.
Even so is this matter.
Even so is this matter. So when Christopher Columbus and his people raped our sisters, they're worthy of death. Thus saith the Lord.
Yeah.
And shout out to our brother Andrew Jones, 3741 for the super chat. We appreciate the support. Angelina 9799, we appreciate you for the donations. All praises be to the Most High God.
All praises to the Father for the support. We appreciate that. And that's the whole reason that when you read in Revelation, read that in Revelation real quick.
Come on.
Because a lot of people, when they hear this, don't understand why it's saying this. Revelation 13, verse 9 and 10. Just real quick.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9.
Go ahead.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
So if anybody has a sense of understanding, understand what God is about to say. Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So if you led the children of Israel, the children of God, into captivity, you got to go into captivity. It is what it is. God is a just God. Read.
He that killeth with the sword.
And whoever killed us with the sword, raped our women, did all of those things. Read.
Must be killed with the sword.
You're going to die for what you did to us.
That's right.
That's the judgment of God. He's a just God. All day long. All right, so let's go. Was that
your breeding plantation? Put it on the screen. Read that real quick. Can you see it now? All I need is a definition of it, what it is. That's it. I don't need a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, when you deal with Chatty P, bro, you got to tell him in short. Chatty P will lay out 12 pages for you.
Come on. The term breeding plantation.
Okay, scroll down. Go down a little bit. Okay, that's what I need. What it was. Come on, put it on the screen.
I think they have it on the screen.
Yeah, I know, but put the whole stuff on the screen, what it was. Come on, keep going. There you go. Oh, God. There you go. Go on.
A breeding plantation was a plantation where enslaved black men and women were forced to reproduce so that their children could be enslaved and sold for profit.
Go on.
This practice expanded especially after the U.S. banned the international slave trade in 1808. Demand for enslaved labor increased in the Deep South, cotton, sugar, rice.
So breeding plantation, that's when it became prevalent. Now you're gonna ask yourself, do you think that stuff is that? Do you think that didn't leave trauma in the minds and in the spirit of our people today? Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Why do you think you see all these what they call it again?
Mental illnesses.
No, not mental illnesses, but the habit of having kids.
Baby mamas and baby
parent households.
Yeah, that's the spirit of hormongering.
And all these stuff have a long-term, it leaves a long-term detriment in the mental status of our people.
Right. Benji call it cocksmiths.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right. That's what was going on. All right. You want to say something before we go to the next video?
No, sir.
All right. Let's go to the next video. You want to say something, officer?
No, I was about to say, and as well, what you see here is they just did a changing of systems. Esau likes to say, well, that was back then, but they never tell you, well, no, after this system was quote unquote made illegal, they just changed the system and they just kept the same outcome coming.
Right.
Actually, I will touch something because so when it comes to modern times, so that's what happened during that time. But when you look at now, they've pretty much used the exact same system, right? They've caused us to breed for their benefit.
Right.
Come on.
Right. They filled militaries with this. They filled prisons with this. So they've done the same thing now, but like you said, just in a different form and a different time. They constantly doing it.
And that's why they are pushing recently, I think it was last year, 2 years, because of shortage of men in the military. They're pushing to get military personnel from the black community.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
They are pushing to get them from our community. So it's still there.
Right.
It's that mentality still there.
Some of these YNs like to kill so much. Well, man,
He said, go get a bag.
Man,
Go get a bag.
No, that's a great point because it's the system that they have in place to keep those prisons populated.
Right.
Like you got the school to prison pipeline. You have the music industry that's promoting debauchery in our communities.
Yes.
Right? Just so those YNs can continue thriving because they hear their favorite rapper talk about drugs, talk about women and whoremongering and talking about murdering. Right? Just to continue that system that they have, like how it was just said, that they benefit off the detriment of us continuing that cycle.
Yes, sir.
That's facts.
Yes, sir. Let's go to the next video.
Come on.
Columbus, some people believe he was actually Jewish, like maybe ethnically Jewish, but he writes like he's a Catholic. So he might believe he came from a descendants of people who converted to Judaism, but he writes like a Catholic because I want to say that he had Second Esdras was in his belongings, what he was talking about, his book of prophecy, that he believed he was fulfilling prophecy. So he writes in his journal that he believes he found the 10 lost tribes of Israel in the New World, and he also believes that Solomon was mining in Panama. Okay, but you would think that he would know, based on the maps that we're shown from his time, Jerusalem is very far from Panama.
Yeah, right. Very far.
Either Solomon had ships that went all the way to Panama, or Jerusalem is not where we think it was.
Hey, pause. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit.
They always
go back a little bit when he spoke about Solomon, because I know Deacon Aitan, he did a history on that in class, and also our hidden history. Yeah, play that.
Based on the maps that we're shown from his time, Jerusalem is very far from Panama.
Yeah, right. Very far.
Either Solomon had ships that went all the way to Panama, or Jerusalem is not where we think it was.
Right.
Or that's not where Columbus thought it was. It adds to like a lot of questions because it's like, yeah, these guys were looking for some kind of what we're told is some kind of back way to Asia. But like, you know what I mean? But that's still really far from Jerusalem. I mean, what we're told is Jerusalem.
No, and he had the rocking the Templar flag. I mean, like the cross on his flag.
Right.
So
he still could have been into some Kabbalistic stuff.
So he says some Kabbalistic stuff. Now, he said something about Second Esdras. Yes, there's a movie called, what's the movie called again? Is it the Spanish Conquest?
1492.
Yeah. Come on. That's how Christopher Columbus came over here.
Yes.
Second Ezra, because through that, he found out that the Israelites are in the side of the earth. All right? That's how he knew about it. And he is Amalek. He's a Jewish man. He's a Jewish man. So yes, as the guy said in the beginning, some believe that he is Jewish. All right? I believe Bishop did a class on the back in 2021 about him being Jewish. He is Jewish. There are books on that. We're not going to bring all of that out. As a matter of fact, throw those books on the screen. Throw the screenshots on the screen.
Yep, pull up number 3. Yep, pull up number 3.
All right, that's it right there. All right, put it on the screen.
Come on.
All right, see what it's called? Christopher Columbus' Secret Jew. All right, they hid his identity all over history as a Jewish man. Go on, next one.
So that boy was ugly.
Christopher Columbus's Jewish Roots by Jane Amler. So he's Amalek.
Yeah.
Come on.
So it's not a coincidence that the same attitude you see today, he had then, that you see with Netanyahu and all the evil they're doing in Gaza. That's what they did back then against our people. Pillaged and took everything. There's nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun.
Yep.
All right? So give me 1 Kings chapter 10, verse 22.
Come on.
Because this dude, he said something. He said, unless King Solomon have ships. Of course King Solomon had ships. And he came to this side of the earth. He came to the Western Hemisphere way in the past. All right?
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 10 and verse 22. For the king had at sea a navy of Tarshish with the navy of Haran. Once in 3 years came the navy of Tarshish, bringing gold and silver, ivory and apes, and peacocks.
So the king here is talking about King Solomon. Go to chapter 9.
Come on.
Verse 26.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 9 and verse 26. And King Solomon made a navy of ships.
See that? Yes, he do have ships. The black man, King Solomon, he has navy of ships. He had a navy of ships.
Come on.
Go on.
In Ezion Geber, which is beside Eloth, on the shore of the Red Sea in the land of Edom.
In the land of Edom. So yeah, he did have ships, and that's how he got to this side of the earth back then. All right?
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking about it. I mean, when he said that he had peacocks, ain't no peacocks in in the Levant.
No.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, ain't no peacocks in the Levant.
Bring
so
it
they
out.
tell you he was traveling, to multiple places to bring back strange things. Remember they said that the queen of Ethiopia, when she came, Sheba was like, wait a minute, bro. Like he had all type of it looked like Michael Jackson Neverland, bro. He had stuff from everywhere floating around, man. So, yeah, man, King Solomon was colder than y'all think. Y'all don't give him no credit because he was black.
That's right.
Right. Hidden History by Deacon Aitan. Y'all check that out. All right, let's go to number 4.
We appreciate you, T Hall KK1, for the support. We appreciate you for the support. All praise to the super chat. Come on.
Let's blow it up. So we were talking about King Solomon, yeah, but now let's go back to Christopher Columbus, the Jewish man.
Come on.
All right. Let's go back because the brother in the beginning mentioned how he did the same thing that Jeffrey Epstein did. Same thing. All right, so scroll up.
So Columbus was the first Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, he was the first Epstein in the island too. He did that in the island also of Hispaniola. Read that.
The real legacy of Christopher Columbus, slavery and genocide.
All right, scroll down a little bit. Stop there. Read that.
The second Monday of October is Columbus Day, celebrated as a federal holiday in the U.S. since 1971. This day marks the anniversary of Christopher Columbus's 1492 landing in the Americas, his discovery of the New World for the benefit of the Spanish monarchy.
Third paragraph. Read that third paragraph.
To celebrate Columbus.
So you see how they said discovery of the New World, quote unquote. No. It was not a new word. It's a new word to them.
Right.
It's not a new word to black, Hispanic, and Native Americans because our people were already here.
Right.
And already doing trades. But go check the book called Before Columbus.
Come on.
Our people were already here doing trade with our people in Africa.
Right.
It was already happening. That's actually one of the ways he knew that there were people on this side. Amerigo Vespucci too.
Yep.
Knew that there were people on this side of the world. All right, read that, to celebrate.
To celebrate Columbus is to celebrate a legacy of genocide, slavery, rape.
Go on.
Rape and plunder. It commemorates the violent and bloody accumulation of...
So if you're seeing Jewish people doing the same thing in Gaza today, Christopher Columbus is one of them. It's the same thing. That's how they are.
Right.
All white people, this is in their spirit. Go on.
It commemorates the violent and bloody accumulation of capital for the ruling classes of Europe and later the U.S.
All right, now let's go down. To, okay. Read that. Go ahead.
Christopher Columbus Day and Thanksgiving are one and the same.
Right.
So if you celebrate Thanksgiving, you celebrating genocide, rape, plunder, murder, all kind of things. This is what you're celebrating when you celebrate Columbus Day and Thanksgiving.
Right. So read the highlighted parts.
In Hispaniola, Columbus and the Spanish set up a system that made every Indian over the age of 14 responsible for gathering a certain amount of gold each month.
Just like King Leopold.
Same thing, yeah.
Just like King Leopold did in Congo.
Right.
Who murdered 13 million black people, Israelite men and women and kids in Congo.
Yes.
Go on.
They received copper tokens to hang around their necks if they succeeded. If an Indian was caught without a token, the Spanish cut off their hands and let them bleed to death. Such murder and torture.
Remember that part. Cut off their hands and let them bleed to death. Don't forget that part.
Right.
Go on.
Such murder and torture occurred frequently because the Spanish widely overestimated how much gold existed on the island.
Okay, go down to where it says sexual slavery. Let's go to the Epstein part. Read.
Sexual slavery was also widespread among the Spanish settlers. In 1500, Columbus wrote,
Pay attention.
100 castellanos are as easily obtained for a woman as for a farm.
Read.
And it is very general, and there are plenty of dealers who go about looking for girls.
Looking for who?
Girls.
Go on.
Those from 9 to 10 are now in demand.
Lord have mercy.
Wow. He said in demand.
Sound like
In demand.
In demand, like
politicians today.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like it's a item on the shelf.
Right.
It's in demand.
Right.
Wow.
She's 12. Oh, she's too old.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? I don't even want to imagine it, but I'm saying that you're having that conversation. You're looking at a human. Right? That whole thing about us being 3/5 of a human, bullshit. What you cutting the hands off for if they didn't meet the certain quota?
Right.
If it's an animal and the animal doesn't know how to, you know what I mean?
Right.
How to meet a quota that you're giving them. They just work.
Right.
So if they've always known we were humans. So for a man or men to look at a 9 to 10-year-old girl and say that that's my desire is crazy.
Hey, that's wild. Hey, can I get a script on that?
Right.
Give me Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 14. Because Esau, you got to know there's a judgment for all of the wicked things and atrocities that you have committed unto us. And see, the reason why it's upsetting to me because our people, they're not mad enough about the things that have been committed unto us.
Right.
You know, this is why they go and they sleep with the enemy. They're not mad enough about the things that has happened to our people.
Right.
But you got to understand one thing. The Lord never forgets.
Right.
And the Lord, he got a judgment for you. Read that.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 25 and verse 14. Read out. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
The Lord said he was going to lay his vengeance upon Edom by the hand of the Israelites. It says his vengeance because we not mad enough. These things that we see, that we are uncovering now, these things have been done in times past. What about the things that they have done that we have not yet come into the understanding of?
Come on.
What about those things that they have buried, that they have slid under the rock, brushed under the carpet? The books that they have burned that have the records. That's why we not mad enough. We got to do according to Edom, according to the Lord's anger. Come on.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God.
So, Edom, you're going to know the Lord's vengeance for all of the atrocities that you have committed unto us. Our people not mad enough because this right here is objectifying our little girls. And today, our brothers and sisters, we do the objectifying of our own little girls by putting them in prostitute clothing as a youngster.
Yep.
Right.
They not mad enough, man. This stuff right here, it just upsets your spirit.
That's, hey, 100. 100. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's keep rocking it out, man. So what y'all are seeing is the exact same spirits that you're seeing today are the same ones moving from a long time ago. Y'all think that it's different, and it's not. They the same people with the same spirit on them. Let's go to the next story.
They were eating the settlers. Yes, they were eating the Native Americans.
All right, go back. Run it back to the beginning. I want y'all to pause it so we can see that caption that she's saying. Read that.
The first American settlers were eating pregnant women and children.
This is in their books. This is black history behind the scenes. Y'all have never heard this, but you can buy the books. But they already know if you want to hide something from a Negro,
put it in a book.
Put it in a book. All of this stuff is written. We can read now, y'all. Y'all can go pick up these books and read them so y'all ain't got to still be ignorant, man, following the stuff that these people gave us to follow as customs. All of that, everything they taught us a lie, man. These people are eating pregnant women and children just like today. just like today. Man, I wish we could, that video of the old dudes, they showed it in, was it a class they showed it in? No, I wasn't even in the class. We were talking about it. The two old Edomite guys sitting at the table with the sisters.
Oh, yeah. We're going to bring it out. We're going to bring it out someday. We're going to bring it out.
All right, go ahead. Let this play.
They were eating the settlers. Yes, they were eating the Native Americans. When Christopher Columbus landed in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, they were eating the Native Americans. It is in their journals. Even John Smith's journal contains that they used to barbecue, grill, fry, and boil the natives. They would cut them up into chunks and fry them like they were chicken, bro. This is the shit they don't tell you in school. This is the they do not tell you in school. This is the unwhitewashed story of America. When I tell you everybody needs to grab this book, they put us in hot frying oil. They put us, Native American and black people, after lynchings, they would cut up the body. They would unalive us, do the lynching, and then cut up the body, keep it as souvenirs, and even consume it. And witnesses saw this shit happen, and some of them would throw up because of seeing this. And then they call us the savages. Literally, they call the Native American people the savages and the black people the savages, even though they ate us on some Jeffrey shit, bro.
Yeah, on some Jeffrey Epstein-ish. That's what
right.
she said. Go on. Please.
Literally. They had recipe books that had people as the meats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Is that only
it's called
written?
The Delectable Negro.
Wow.
There's a book called The Delectable Negro.
It's not only written in that book, it's also written in the Bible too.
Come on.
Can we read about it?
Yeah.
Bring it out. Give me 2 Maccabees chapter 7. Start at verse 1. This is King Antiochus the Sixth Epiphanes.
The book of
A
Second.
Greek, a white man, so-called white man, an Edomite.
That's right.
Come on.
2 Maccabees 7
7
and 1.
and verse 1.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 7 and verse 1.
Come on.
It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken.
These were Israelites. These are Israelite brothers with their mother were taken. They wasn't asked. They were taken just like we were took during the 1400s and in the 1600s. Here we go again. Read it.
And compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh.
Read.
And were tormented with scourges and whips.
Because we wouldn't eat swine's flesh. That's against God's laws. But you Christians, you pastors, talking about the pork is clean. That ain't in the Bible. Our forefathers and foremothers died for not eating pork. Now all of a sudden it's clean. Makes no sense. Read.
But one of them that spake first said thus, What wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die.
We are what?
Ready to die.
You see that? These brothers was ready to die rather than eat pork or swine's flesh. You don't.
Rather than to transgress the laws of our father.
Come on.
Then the king.
The who?
The king.
This is Antiochus the Sixth. Come on.
Being in a rage, commanded pans and cauldrons.
Who? Pans and cauldrons.
To be made hot.
To be made hot. What do you use a pan for?
Right.
To cook. Come on.
Cauldron of oil. Which forthwith being heated, he commanded to cut out the tongues of them that spake first, and to cut off the utmost parts of his body, the rest of his brethren and his mother looking on.
You see that? So what you think they done after they cut off his body, cut his tongue out, and put it in the pan?
And then fried.
You can best believe they ate it.
We think they gonna give it to their dogs. They give it to their dogs. No, they nasty enough. They was eating it.
Yep.
Wow.
All praises. All praises. Was that the end of this video? No? All right, go ahead.
You were the meat. When I say grab this book, but only grab it if you're ready to actually understand the unwhitewashed version of America. Y'all can try to lie to yourselves and learn the bullshit in the schools, but this is going to unlearn everything you learned. If you still see the link there, that means it's still in stock. Grab it because it goes very fast.
All right.
Hey, I'm glad to see the sisters, though. The sisters that be pissed off, man, that have that revolutionary spirit. I be glad to see them, man.
Right.
I'm glad to see them.
It damn near be more of them than the brothers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, the Christian boy has his head in Pam's behind.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing to see our sisters reading rather than twerking.
Right.
Yeah, 100. 100.
And also a call to you mothers and fathers at home, educate your children, because you see, like the sister on the last video, she's pissed off, and rightfully so. When you're pissed off and you know the history and you know the things that our enemy Esau does to us, you ain't gonna want to marry him. You ain't gonna want to hang out with him. You ain't gonna want to go into their politics and their sports. You're gonna want to be to yourself and your nation as opposed to being with them. Right. So we got to educate our people on this history.
So you're saying Serena Williams, they never read that book?
Man, they never read that book.
Oh, no. She despised her daddy because her daddy raised her not to deal with them like that.
Exactly. Right.
He raised her not to deal with them like that.
All the racism and things that they experience coming up.
Yeah.
And they both of the daughters going to live with them.
They saw it firsthand.
That's a slap in the face.
All right, hey, read this.
Leader of KKK, an American Nazi party, revealed to be a Jew.
Wow. Read it again.
It says, leader of KKK and American Nazi party revealed to be a Jew.
They hate our guts. Y'all don't realize who they are. So what'll happen, and we hear it often. As Israelites, we hear all the time, how can y'all be the Jews? Y'all are constantly saying that y'all are trying to steal our identity. Y'all are cosplaying, blah, 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 so forth and so on. Y'all don't know how many millions of them came over here and changed their name to Italian and European names to hide the fact that they were the damn devil.
Right. Just like Christopher Columbus did.
Yes.
Because that's what he did. That's exactly what he did.
Yep. Y'all just don't know. They took on those Spanish names and all that type of stuff to hide who they are.
Right. Yeah, go to the next link. Go to the next one. Next one. Next one. Not here. Not this one. Next one. All right. So we are opening and showing all praise to the Father. I believe shout out to the bishops because he did a class on this, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago. All right. All praise to the Father. Shout out to you, Bishop Nathaniel. Right. All praises. All praise to the Father.
And as well, shout out to Yolande Borgella, 6750. Apologies if I crucified your name, but thank you for the support. The super chat is blowing up today. All praise, y'all.
Oh, praises. Appreciate that.
Hey, you got to forgive him, sis. He do that to everybody.
Oh, it's Yolande Yeah. It's something like that.
Hey, don't take it personal. That's the professor, man. Don't take it personal.
Trust me, he's trying. He's sweating over here. All right, blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. Let's see the dates on it. Go up a little bit. Read that. On this day.
On this day, December 24th, 1865.
1865.
God.
Read.
Confederate veterans established the Ku Klux Klan.
So, hold on. Read, give me Zechariah chapter 1, verse 15.
Come on.
Confederate veterans established the Ku Klux Klan. The Klan. All right, read it.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 1 and verse 14.
So when did emancipation happen? When did emancipation happen?
1863. Yeah. Texas learned about it in 1865. That's where we got Juneteenth from. But 1863.
Yeah, you're right. 1863, and then it became more. The one that mostly put out 1865. But you're right. You're right. So now, what did they do? Let's read what the Lord said about what they're going to do. Read Zechariah 1 verse 15.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 1 and verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
So the Lord said he's so displeased, sore displeased with the other nations, the heathen, Goyim, Jewish people, and the other nations. Go on.
That are at ease.
They are what?
At ease.
Because they were enjoying and making riches and prosperity off the backs of blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans.
That's right.
During this time. Go on.
For I was but a little displeased.
So he was a little displeased at us, the Israelites, the 12 tribes. Go on.
And they helped forward the affliction.
But these nations took it to the next level. So all this stuff we're bringing out, we're eating our kids, raping our kids and our young women and young men also. Yes, it happened to the young men in the islands that Christopher Columbus and his men did.
Come on.
All right, that's after the Lord has given us a little bit ease from that. Let's see what happened next. Keep going.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord.
He said they forwarded what?
Thus saith the Lord. I am returned to Jerusalem.
No, they forwarded their what? Come on. Stay with me.
Yes, I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
So they forwarded our affliction. So this is it. It's an example of them forwarding our affliction.
That's right.
It wasn't enough. After emancipation, they got to know that's not enough. We got to forward this oppression. We got to keep this going. All right. Confederate veterans established the Ku Klux Klan. Go on, scroll down. Scroll down.
And they established it on your favorite holiday. Right. The day before your favorite holiday, Christmas.
Christmas.
And the next day, you can best believe it was a burning cross in your front yard.
Ku Klux Christmas.
Yeah, your Christmas Eve. And guess what's so funny about it? Remember the Nazarenes or Nazarenes, the ones that dressed like Ku Klux Klan back in Spain.
Yes, sir.
Right.
They're dressed like that as Ku Klux Klan for Christmas. To do all that display mockery that they do. And guess what? Christmas Eve in America, Ku Klux Klan dressed the same way during the Spanish Inquisition.
Yes, sir.
Read.
Ku Klux Caparodi.
Read that.
On December 24th, 1865, a group of former Confederates soldiers established what would become the first chapter of the Ku Klux Klan.
What become the what?
First chapter of the Ku Klux Klan.
Go on.
In Pulaski, Tennessee. Named for the Greek word kiklos, which means circle. The Klan was devoted to white supremacy and to ending Reconstruction in the South. The Klan's first leader, called a Grand Wizard, was formed Confederate Lieutenant General Nathan Bedford Forrest.
So they established Ku Klux Klan, but for what reason? Go to the second. They say it's for white supremacy. But what else? Be clear. Read to support this agenda. Read up to support this agenda. I'm looking at it right there.
To support, yes, sir. To support this agenda, the Klan engaged in a campaign of terror.
Campaign of terror. This Ku Klux Klan. Go on.
Violence and murder. Targeting African Americans as well as white voters who supported racial equality and civil rights.
So if any Edomites come out and say anything good about black, Hispanic people, they're going to get it too.
That's your ass, Mr.
They're going to burn them up. But those Confederates, we just read before in the other article, they were what? Jewish people.
Right.
Go to the next one.
It's crazy because they throw it right in your face too on these movies. They blockbuster movies. That's if for y'all that was seen the movie Forrest Gump. He said that's the person that his grandparents named him after, Lieutenant General Nathan Bedford Forrest. He says that in the movie. He said they named him after Forrest. He said it was some famous Klan member.
Yeah.
Wow.
Put that on the screen. The Jewish Confederates. Remember, the Confederate soldiers established the Ku Klux Klan in December 24, 1865.
Come on.
That's when the first chapter was formed. Who are those Confederates? Jewish people. All right, go to the, this is the Jewish Confederates by Robert N. Rosen. Next one, next screenshot. All right, read that, read the highlighted parts.
Some Jewish Confederates, like many of their
See that, some what?
Jewish Confederates.
Jewish Confederates, go on.
Like many of their Gentile comrades.
Their Gentile comrades are the other white people. They are other white people who are not Jewish. They're all Edomites. Go on.
The white trash.
Yeah.
Fought for what they termed their liberty and freedom, which included the right to own slaves.
See, they have the right to own slaves. That's what they believe, that they have the right to own us. Just like they believe today they have the right to own the Palestinians.
Right.
All right, go to the highlighted part, the lower part.
Like their fellow Johnny Rebs, a small percentage of Jewish Confederates owned slaves themselves.
See that? Jewish Confederates owned slaves. So guess what? Christopher Columbus was Jewish. All right? And then everybody who was buying slave and trading slave and owned slave, we are also Jewish, majority of them. Remember, he says in the first paragraph we read, he says, their Gentile comrades. Those are the other white people.
Right.
That are not Jewish. All right, go on.
Although many came from slave-holding families, and all
see that? Although many of them came from what?
Slave-holding families.
Slave-holding families. Those are the ones, your Morgan Chase, your Rockefellers, all of that old money.
Yes.
Rothschild, all of them. That's where all that money came from, slave-holding families. Go on.
And all came from slave-holding communities where relatives, friends, business associates, and customers owned slaves. And even those who owned no slaves had a stake in the South's racial caste system.
All right. That last part. Now, you know what they always put out on the internet? They said only can't remember the number. I want to say it's 1.5%. They always say only 1.5% of white people own slaves.
Right.
But what did he say? Read that last part again about the rest of them. Read.
It says, and even those who own no slaves had a stake in the South's racial caste system.
So they had stake. Stock market.
Investments.
Our investments in slaves. So don't buy into their BS.
Right.
Like they always say, oh, it's the Jewish people that put you all in slavery.
Right.
It's the Jewish people that sponsored the first the slave ships.
Yeah.
But then he said, read that, some Jewish Confederates again. Read that top one again.
It says, all came, well.
No, that top one, some Jewish.
Yeah, some Jewish Confederates, like many of their Gentile comrades.
That, like many of their Gentile comrades are the Edomites.
Yeah, they know.
It's not only Jewish people. All right? It's not only them. Go to the next screenshot.
And what they saying in here, it says they fought for their freedom to own slaves.
Right.
So they free as long as we slaves.
Right.
So as long as we are their property, we are slaves.
Dang.
We working a job. They 9 to 5. They face on the money. We paying taxes. We're their slaves.
Dang.
They're free. They fought for that. So when we gonna stand up and fight? With the scriptures, first and foremost.
Hey, give me Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 1. Because this is something our people always say. And I like something you said, Officer Oza. You said, being mad enough. Right. Our people not being mad enough. Before you read that, give me Ecclesiastes 7, verse 7. Because that ties what you said, being mad enough ties into the second segment of the show, revolutionary.
That's
because to be a revolutionarist, you have to be mad enough about the oppression of your own people.
Come on.
You have to be mad.
Right.
If you're not mad, oh, forget about it. You're always talking about slave trade. It's because you are not the right person.
That's right.
You can never be a revolutionary.
Right.
Right. You are docile. You like how your life is, especially with these pastors and this Christian. It make me sick. They'll be the first ones in line to say that bullshit. All right, read that, Ecclesiastes 7, verse 7.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 7.
Read.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
What did the Lord say?
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
He said, surely, for a fact, oppression maketh a wise man mad. So the opposite of that was a saying, surely, oppression, he said, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So, what does that do to a foolish man?
The opposite. Surely oppression maketh a foolish man glad, happy.
See that?
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Joyful.
That's what you have in Christian church today.
Damn.
They're not and that's the house Negro also.
Yes, sir.
That's the house Negro.
Michael Todd.
Read that again.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Let's see about the unwise of our people. Read.
And a gift.
What?
A gift.
Oh, master gave me a job.
Right.
Master gave me credit card.
Right.
You know how they always tell us in camp, well, slavery is long time ago. I'm talking about our own people.
Right. Yeah.
Don't you have jobs now? Like black people are free now.
Yeah.
Don't we have jobs now?
Yeah.
Don't we have don't we go to their churches now? Whatever they say.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, it's a gift. It's a privilege. Didn't they allow us to come into their glorious presence in the job, in corporate?
Their
Isn't
sports.
that enough for you?
Right.
Their sports.
I'm not
Their
in slavery,
sports,
brother.
yes.
I'm not in slavery, brother. I own a business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that enough for you? What else do you want? That's what you say in the Christian church.
Yeah.
Read the other scripture I mentioned. If you have
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30 and verse 1.
Read.
And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee.
When all these things, let's see what he's talking about.
The blessing.
So first we had the blessing. We enjoyed the blessing under King Solomon and King David, but not to the fullness like we're going to get under Christ.
Right.
But keep going.
And the curse.
But then he said, when all these things be accomplished, meaning come to fullness, another part of it is the curse. The Deuteronomy chapter 20, us being oppressed. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go on.
Which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind.
What did the Lord say we should do about the curses?
Thou shalt call them to mind.
No, forget about it. It's a long time ago.
And thou shalt call them to mind.
Now, listening to a dumb Christian
Right.
and forget about it.
And that thou shalt call them to mind.
That's what the Lord said. We're going to call it to mind. We're going to remember what happened to us. And we're going to do what? Talk about it. That is the reason. We're going to play the next video. You're going to see it. Keep going.
And thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations.
Among where?
All the nations.
So why would it call it to mind among all nations? Because we are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. We are dispersed throughout the nations. And when we call it to mind, we got to let our brothers and sisters know. We got to remind them.
That's right.
I'm so surprised. I've seen, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm so surprised, but I've seen a brother that literally in downtown when we do a fly mission, we asked this brother, hey, that was a couple of years ago, hey, do you know about transatlantic slavery? He was like, no.
Yeah, it was an older dude.
Yeah, yes, I'm telling you. Many of our people don't know our history.
Yeah. Oh, well, was it? Because, I mean, it's been a couple. Was it the older dude I'm thinking? Because he was older, so he should have. I remember one time there was somebody, he was like 18, 19. Him, I was like.
Yeah, that one I wasn't.
Okay,
I was there that one for that one. But for the older dude, wow.
Yeah.
And they stopping it from being taught in the school systems now.
Right.
So it's our job to actually go out here and do this.
That's right.
Christ commanded us to go on the highways and hedges to teach why your pastor ain't doing it.
Right.
Because he ain't the prophets. He's not the teachers.
Yep.
Hey, remember that book? That is an old dictionary. Bishop brought it a long time ago.
Yeah.
About when he shows that dictionary showed how the prophets were teaching back in the day. They have different spirits. I think it was during the time of Ezra or something. They have different style of teaching, and they were holding relics from slavery.
Yes.
Like chains and stuff.
Yes.
That's what the prophets were doing. They were teaching in the street.
Right.
Teaching about us being in slavery.
Right.
So why are we not going to do the same?
Right.
Because the dumb Christians say we can't?
Right.
Or because your master said that you can't?
Right. Yeah.
Now we know who your master is, because our master Christ said we must.
That's right.
He's scared.
Yeah, he's scared. I don't know, he's going to take away my job. So what? You're going to die in your job if you don't repent.
Right.
All right. Play the next video. Pay attention to this.
Which has not yet been published. It relates directly to the black communities across America. This is a drawing from life that was made, believe it or not, by a so-called American Indian. They were a black people who built fantastic boats. They were like Viking boats. And there are still native blacks in Mexico. That's never been explained by archaeologists before Columbus arrived.
Can we pause for just a second?
Yes, go ahead.
It was something that he said. He said so-called Native American.
Come on.
Why is he saying that? Because he knows
something.
Come on.
He knows something. He know that they ain't Native American.
Right.
He know they're the Israelites from the tribe of Gad.
That's right.
That's what he knows.
That's right.
He spoke about black Mexicans.
Right.
He just mentioned about Afro-Mexicans. But keep going. That's why when you look at the top, he said the history of black America did not begin with slavery. Our history did not begin with slavery. Go all the way back to Genesis chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. That's our history. All right? But go on.
DNA tests done on them. DNA tests done on the bones of some of the Olmec people, not all of them, the ancient remains, show a definite genetic trace, not to Africa only, but across the Pacific. There's this definite trace, lineage they can trace out towards Hawaii and beyond Hawaii. Then they began a worldwide match of DNA. Well, do these strange black people, who do they match up with? They don't match up with Africans. The contribution of blacks not only to America, but to the world.
Hey, pause it. Say what you want to say. Say
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. Can I get a script on what he said? Because he said they don't match up with Africans.
Come on. Come on.
Give me Exodus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
Was it 7?
Bring it out. For those of you who think all black people are the same, no, we have Semitic and Nilotic.
Right.
All right? The Negroes are descendants of Jacob, Israel.
That's right.
Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue, against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
See that? So the Lord made a difference between the Israelites and the Egyptians. Although we black people, there's a difference. And this is what this dude just said in this video. Pay attention, but not the same. So when we was told in school, Africans sold Africans into slavery, no, it was the Egyptians or Nilotic Africans sold the Israelites, another black race, into slavery. That's what they don't teach you in school.
Right.
And see, the thing is, when we tell them that, they don't want to hear from us. They don't believe that. So you got to hear from the white man.
Right.
He
like he just said it.
He just said it. Keep playing. Keep playing.
Profound. Imagine if I could take from
pay
each
attention to this part. They say, imagine if I could take from, go on.
one of you as an individual everything you knew about life up to last week and just erase it.
All right, pause. He said, if I take away everything you knew about life a week ago and just erase your memory from that. He's talking about erase your past just like they did to our people.
Right.
Discontinue from our heritage. Go on, play on.
Where would you be? You'd be lost.
You'll be what? Pause it. You'll be what?
Lost.
You'll be lost.
Right.
That's why the 12 tribe of Israel is lost.
That's right. I am not sent but unto the lost sheep
of the house of Israel. The Lord told us that.
Yes.
But play on.
Last week and just erase it. Where would you be? You'd be lost. You'd be incompetent. You wouldn't know how to plan for the future.
No.
And you do the same.
Pause. He said you'll be incompetent as a person. You will not know how to plan for the future. How are we able to plan for the future today if not for us waking up as Israelites?
Right.
That's now we're going to the scripture. Bishop was able to let us know, hey, bad times are coming. You better start stocking up.
Right.
If all of us were in the world, we wouldn't know that.
We wouldn't know that. We wouldn't be able to plan for the future.
We wouldn't be able to plan for that future. We wouldn't be able to plan for the kingdom to come. Because Christian church doesn't prepare you for nothing.
Nothing.
They keep you docile in the present and tell you YOLO. Go on.
Thing with a people. If you erase their history or you don't tell enough about their past, they also become incompetent and they can't fulfill the future.
See that? If you take away their past, erase their past. That's why we got to what? Teach what happened to us in the past.
That's right.
We got to teach it. So we know where we going. All right? That's why it's very, very important. Are we off for time? Let me see.
Yeah, it's 8:08.
Come on.
Yeah. So look, it's 8:08. We're gonna take a quick break, but we coming right back and we're gonna finish swinging this bat to hit this home run.
Hey, share, and share. I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes.
YouTube is doing something to our program now.
Right.
When we first started.
Right.
Literally, I'm not lying.
Yes.
I should have screenshot it. When I started watching this show through my phone, it got cut off. I couldn't get back in for a while. So usually around this time we normally have like 500 viewers online, 450 to 500. But now it's like what?
It's 203 right now.
See that?
Yeah.
When we started the first 1 hour, it was just like 97 people viewing.
Right.
They are fighting against us, and these are the things they say they're gonna do.
Yep.
They say they're gonna do it. Information war. Mike, that crazy Edomite Mark Huckabee talked about it.
Yep.
ADL spoke about it. So y'all share and share. Let's get this word out.
Yep. Hey, and do this before we go to the break. If you have another phone, yes, definitely donate, because there's stuff coming up, travels that we need to do. But if you have another phone, if you have an iPad or some type of a tablet, your laptop, turn it on everything you got. Turn it on everything you got. Log in. We're going to go to break real quick. We'll be back. Oh,
what you got on the screen, BT? Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. See that?
It says share. They are blocking the show on YouTube.
So if you scroll down, you will see somebody else say the same thing about YouTube was not letting him in.
Yep.
All right. They're ready for war. This is war.
They see these
This
titles
is
and
war.
they're like, no, we're not letting that information come out.
They mad at that Christopher Columbus one. That hit him in the gut. That hit him in the gut.
Oh yeah. All right, hey, we going to break. We'll be back. You're tuning in the scripts.
Reloaded.
That's right.
go crazy. So if you bring in it, so if you bring in the baseline.
Shalom family, we are excited to announce the brand new IUIC Shifra and Pua Maternal Support Specialist Doula Program. Doulas are changing the future of maternal health, and we need more sisters trained, prepared, and ready to make an impact.
Families need trusted support during pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. Yet access to skilled and competent doulas in the body remains limited. Doulas play a critical role in improving birth experiences, strengthening family confidence, and advocating for care.
This comprehensive training equips sisters with the education and hands-on skills needed to support families. If you feel called to the rewarding field of birth work, this is your step. The need is urgent, the work is meaningful, and the impact lasts a lifetime.
Email doulas@israelunite.org for more information regarding registration.
Every case of police brutality against a Negro follows the same pattern. They attack you, bust you all upside your mouth, and then take you to court and charge you with assault.
Nuestra lucha victoriosa trajo dos consecuencias. El despertar de los pueblos de América que vieron que se podía hacer la revolución, que palparon cómo se podía hacer una revolución.
Notre pays produit suffisamment de quoi nourrir. Nous pouvons dépasser même notre production, malheureusement. Par manque d'organisation, nous sommes encore obligés de tendre la main pour demander des aides alimentaires.
This book is the word of God.
And it tells us that we are born
That's right.
Fire.
That's right. Fire. That's right. Woo! That's right. Hey, we back. And you're tuning in the scripts.
Reloaded.
Did y'all see that movie that just played, man? Come on, bro.
Man.
Come on, bro.
Hey, put those screenshots up on the screen. Real quick. We didn't want to do this, but we're going to have to do it. Put those screenshots up. YouTube is ready for war. They're coming against the show. That's crazy. Blow it up. What'd he say? Scroll down. This is the show. He said, hello, sisters and brothers. Sorry, my YouTube was down. Messiah Christ bless. That's right. My YouTube was not working. Also had to get a link for ITSR from his sister.
Wow.
YouTube is trying to take the word away. You're right. My YouTube was not working either. So, that's it on that. Yeah, go to the next screenshot. Then go to the next one. YouTube, they came ready. They came ready for us today. What'd he say?
You right. They are doing something to the system because I logged out and I couldn't get back in. It took a while, like you said. I'm having trouble also. YouTube has actually crashed. I had to go to my watch history.
Man.
This is all multiple people. And as I'm sitting here, while we were on the show, I'm trying to pull stuff up. YouTube was not letting me pull nothing up. Nothing. So, hey, all praise to the Father. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture, read that. What Luke 21 say? Let me show y'all, because this is what they saying. This is what Luke is telling us. Luke 21. Is it verse 10? Let me see. It's for Christ's sake. For Christ's sake. Is it verse?
Let me see.
Is it early on?
Verse 12. For all these.
Come on.
And rulers.
Yeah, read verse 12.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 12.
Read it out.
But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn to you for a testimony.
It shall turn to us for a testimony. Now, are we in the midst of that yet? Were they snatching us up and so forth? No. At this point, they just reaching out, touching accounts.
Right.
So that you can't hit a word. We get that. That's what they going to do. But this is the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Y'all are seeing it in the screenshots. This is the beginning where they begin to attack the truth of the word of God. Because they ain't blocking Jamal Bryant's stuff. They not blocking the Potter's house stuff.
Never.
No.
Oh boy, they like to spit in people's face.
Todd.
Yeah, Michael Todd. They not blocking his stuff.
Right.
And his homeboy talking about the only stripper that he fell in love with was the one that got on the cross. And he tossed dollars at him.
Bread in my pocket.
Right. They ain't blocking them.
Right.
No, they block the truth. They block the truth.
Hey, give me Matthew 16, verse 18. And then 2 Corinthians 13, verse 8. Real quick.
Matthew 16 and
You cannot do anything against this.
That's right.
It's going to go out.
That's right.
There is a God.
That's right.
There is the God. There's not a God, but there is the God, one God, the God of Israel. Read it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 16 and verse 18. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church.
Read.
And the gates of hell,
The leaders of the empire of today, gates of hell, go on,
shall not prevail against it.
They will never prevail against this word coming out.
That's right.
They will never prevail. Like Revelation chapter 12 said, the earth shall swallow it up. Y'all will not prevail.
Right.
Give me that 2 Corinthians 13 verse 8 real quick. And we get back to the show. This is war, brothers. This is war.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse 8.
Read it out.
For we can do nothing against the truth.
What does scripture say?
For we can do nothing against the truth.
We cannot do anything against this truth.
That's right.
Whether you are black, Hispanic, or Native American who don't believe, or you of other nation, you cannot do anything against this truth. No matter who you think you are.
That's right.
Read.
But for the truth.
But what?
For the truth.
Because everything that you're doing, even Donald Trump is doing, is fulfilling prophecy.
That's right.
That's doing for the truth. All right? Because it's the Lord's will. You cannot circumvent the will of God. All right?
Right.
All right, let's get back to the show. These animals getting on my nerves.
Yep, number 10. There you go. Y'all, okay, y'all with us now. Y'all might be with us now, BT. Y'all might be with us.
Come on.
Let it rip.
So weird watching black people get mad at white people for starting functioning white communities. It's like, you know how happy we'd be to see black people start a functioning black community? Like, we would leave you to it. We would be, oh my goodness.
Wow. We would leave you to it, huh?
To the ruins of it.
They so bold and cocky, bro, to say that.
Right.
How do you say that like that? Run it from the top again. Maybe it'll piss somebody off that's watching. Maybe somebody watching needs to get pissed off. Run it back. Play it again.
So weird watching black people get mad at.
They probably don't have no knowledge of the communities that we actually built.
Man,
because they don't teach it in school.
But these bastards know, man. They know.
Oh, for sure, he knows.
Yeah.
But
if nothing else, they know about Black Wall Street.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I didn't even learn about Black Wall Street until after I got out of college.
Damn.
Yeah, they didn't teach Black Wall Street openly like that. Nah, they didn't.
Yeah, they don't teach that.
Hey, play the video again.
So weird watching black people get mad at white people for starting functioning white communities. It's like, you know how happy we'd be to see black people start a functioning black community? Like, we would leave you to it. We would be, oh my goodness, good for you guys.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to guess who this guy voted for. What an unlikable, condescending measle this guy is.
Right.
Who started this dumb shit by saying, it's so weird watching black people get mad at white people for starting functioning white communities. Where are all these people? Can you tag one? I've never seen any video. This doesn't even make sense to me. Or did you just pull this out of your ass? Did you just make this up? All these black people who are mad.
Hey,
Show me.
Pause it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is white on white crime on ITSR.
All praise to the Most High.
Please continue.
And what the hell is functioning white communities? How do you know they're going to function? Because they're white? I mean, have you been to West Virginia? Damn. Most of the non-functioning communities in this country are white communities. Then you came with the comment.
I've been in West Virginia, and it was an amazing thing.
The hills have eyes.
Yeah.
when they eat each other their own turn.
Right. Go ahead.
Sending shit. Do you know how happy we'd be if black people started their own functioning communities? We'd leave you to it. What the fuck does that mean? You just acted like all people of color are 12-year-olds who just got a paper out. Go ahead and make your little money. I'm proud of you. Good for you. Good for you, kid. Dude, you've gone way too long without catching one. And your goofy ass isn't fooling anyone.
You say you've gone too long without catching one.
Right.
Catching the fade.
Hey, go give it to him, Esau. Esau, go give him one.
Right.
You need a little fade to reset.
Right.
Reboot your mind.
He's like, just give me my fade, bro.
Let it go.
We'd be happy for you to start your own communities. That's because you don't want them moving in to your community. What dickheads like you refuse to acknowledge is that there have been plenty of successful black communities. And every time they rise up, people like you take them down.
And you.
I mean, surely you heard of the Tulsa Massacre, where people like you massacred and burned down Black Wall Street. You see, people like you like to bury that.
Us. Not you. People like us.
Right. And do you know what this is? Well, they used to be the city of Oscarville. It is now Lake Lanier. It was a successful black community in Forsyth County, Georgia. And you guys committed violence. You guys ravaged. You guys intimidated. You drove them out. And then you flooded the place and created what's now Lake Lanier. There are so many examples of black communities that are really successful. And every time they rise up, people like you burn them down, literally burn them down, or drown them out. And that also includes displacing them with our highway system. You see, people like you think you're being low-key racist, but we can see what you're doing. These are the type of comments that you have on your page. Bottom line, insecure, racist asshole. And you're not going to learn anything, I can already tell. So I'm just hoping one day you say the wrong thing to the wrong person and find out that way.
Dang.
You'll cut your face.
Yeah. You say one day you're gonna run into one of them YNs and they're gonna beat you.
Right. Punch you in the throat.
Right.
Real quick.
Oh, go ahead. So let's go to the next one. Let's take a look at the next one. Because what are some of the places that this happened in?
The Black Wall Street of every state.
Hold on. Pause it. Didn't they say we don't have anything? We didn't establish anything. Now we're going to show, he said the Black Wall Street what?
Of every state.
The Black Wall Street of every state.
Come on.
Let's really go.
The Black Wall Street of every state.
Nearly every state had a Black Wall Street that was destroyed. You know about Tulsa, 1921. Black Wall Street burned to the ground, but they don't tell you it happened everywhere. Wilmington, North Carolina, 1898. Thriving black businesses, black elected officials. White mobs overthrew the government and burned the district. Rosewood, Florida, 1923. Entire town erased. Springfield, Illinois, 1908. Black business district destroyed. Thousands of black residents driven out permanently. East St. Louis, Illinois, 1917. White mobs killed over 100 black people and burned their neighborhoods. Atlanta, Georgia, 1906. Black businesses looted and destroyed over 4 days of rioting. Elaine, Arkansas, 1919. Over 200 black people massacred, their land stolen. This wasn't random violence. This was economic terrorism. Every time black communities built wealth, white mobs destroyed it. And local governments helped. Police stood down. National Guards sided with the mobs. Insurance companies refused to pay claims. It was coordinated, systematic, repeated. Tulsa gets attention because it was so brutal, but it was part of a national pattern. They burned Black Wall Street in dozens of cities, then erased it from textbooks so you'd think Tulsa was an exception. It wasn't an exception, it was the rule. Comment your state and I'll tell you where it happened near you.
Now, here's something that people don't even calculate. We just spoke a minute ago. We were, quote unquote, emancipated in 1863.
Come on.
You see, the earliest burning of a black financial district and a major move in city, Elaine, Arkansas, it might have been one earlier than that, was 1906. Do the math. 1863 to 1900 is 37 years. Add 6 more years to that, that's 43 years. That means if we were already a thriving financial district,
Come on.
and a settled cultured town with elected officials, schools, thriving businesses, it was done in less than 30 years. Because they started burning us in 40 years.
Come on.
You understand?
So the Edomite is ignorant of all that history.
He's ignorant of that. But it shows the power of our people when we actually have a mind to work together as one. That's an unrighteousness.
Right.
They did it shortly after being freed. I mean, just destroy chattel slavery, bro. So in less than 50 years, we had come out of slavery and built cities with thriving governments and everything moving, and got burnt down in less than 50 years.
Now think about it. Wouldn't that be easy for us to do if our people built the White House,
right?
Built all these system for them, built everything, the road, everything. And now think about this, because I've asked this question before to somebody. I said, if the people that was living in this land were really savage, they don't know nothing. Like they say, oh, they don't know nothing, they are savage, they were naked, this and that, the third, right? That's what they said, right? So how come they were able to build the White House, build all these homes without going to school? How come in the 1900s and in the 2000s, you see Mexicans building roads, building houses, building skyscrapers, but they never went to school?
Come on.
How savage and dummy are they if that's the case? Now, they say we're naked, right? Okay. So you're trying to say, because they say we're naked here and in Africa too. Okay, so that means the clothing that we have, they gave it to us, right?
Right.
So if you're the white man, the white society, or the nation say you give us everything we have, how is it that the cultural and traditional dresses Puerto Ricans have, Mexicans have, our people in Africa have, why don't we see you wearing it first? If it came from y'all. But they covet it when they travel, go on a trip. They want to buy all those dresses and bring it back home as a token.
Right. Get their hair braided.
Right. Get it. Yeah, exactly.
Get a head wrap.
No, but we are nothing. We are naked. We didn't have any system going.
Right.
Really.
Right.
Really.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, can we read Haggai 1 and 6? Read Haggai 1 and 6. Bring it out just real quick so we can move forward.
Yes, sir.
Haggai chapter 1 verse 6.
Come on.
Let's see, because our peoples tend to think that it's the money and the education that stops us.
Right.
It absolutely is not the money and the education that stops us. But that covetous spirit that's on us has kept us from focusing on what our real power is.
Right.
When we are godly people, they cannot stop us.
Right.
Read that.
The book of Haggai, chapter 1 and verse 6.
Read.
Ye have sown much and bring in little.
Start at verse 5.
Now, therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts.
So God is saying this.
Consider your ways.
He's saying examine yourselves, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Examine yourselves. Consider your ways. Read.
Ye have sown much.
You have sown much.
And bring in little.
And you bring in little.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink,
Read.
but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
You put it in a bag with holes. So when we in this system think that we can go and build whole communities, we end up spending time and precious funds to build something that all they're going to do is burn down and take over. Because they did it with Harlem. Right now, Lake Lanier is a resort for them to go ski.
Swim down to the bottom, little Timmy. You might find something.
Right. Look at that land in California and L.A., that beach land.
That beach side,
where we had a black beach. And our black beach was more powerful than theirs. We had amenities in there that they didn't have. We do all of that just to give it back to them because we're in their land. Their face is on the money.
Right.
It's their dollar.
Right.
All it is holes in our pockets. Y'all looking at the wrong thing, bro.
Hey, you know what's funny? It ain't funny, but the Lord got a sense of humor because Lake Lanier take a few of them every year.
Yeah, every year.
Every year. It's just a reminder.
Facts.
Hey, this is how you know we the children of Israel. We the people of the book. Can I get this
real quick?
Jeremiah 29, start at verse 1, and then we're going to jump down to verse 5 and 6.
Come on. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 29 and verse 1. Now these are the words of the letter that Jeremiah the prophet sent from Jerusalem unto residue of the elders, which were carried away captives.
Which were what?
Carried away captives.
So the Israelites were carried away captives during this time to Babylon. Keep reading.
And to the priests, and to the prophets, and to all the people whom Nebuchadnezzar had carried away captives from Jerusalem to Babylon.
So during this time, the Israelites were carried captive, meaning put into slavery during the time of Babylon. Jump down to verse 5. What do we do in captivity, in slavery?
Build ye houses. Build ye houses.
Read.
And dwell in them. And plant gardens and eat the fruit of them.
Read.
Take ye wives and beget sons and daughters, and take wives for your sons and give your daughters to husbands, that they may bear sons and daughters, that ye may be increased there and not diminished.
You see that? This is how we know that we the children of Israel, because right after slavery, what did we started to do? Build ye houses.
Yes.
But then what happened after that? The so-called white man come in and burn it down.
Hey, I've sent a video on the yellow page. Y'all put it up right now real quick, and we're going to go into Revolutionary real quick. It ties everything that we just said. Let's hear it from the white man himself. The last one I just posted.
And it's crazy because that next verse says, and seek the peace of the city where I have carried you. So our people, look, y'all said we can't be with y'all on the white buses on the white side of town. We're going to be over here. We're going to join our own. We don't even want to deal with y'all like that. But
they don't want that.
They don't want it.
Put it up real quick. Play it. Let's hear from DJ Trump himself.
China.
African Americans built this nation.
Uh-oh.
You built this nation.
Uh-oh.
Bring it out,
Trump. You're just starting to get real credit for that, okay? I don't know if you know that. You're just starting to you built the nation. We all built it.
Oh, so he did that? You see that? But you were, let it play, but you were what?
Then you were given credit for it.
No, go back a little bit. Go back a little bit.
We all built it.
See how he inserted himself into it real quick.
African Americans.
So Trump is going to save a black man, actually. So
I am the first.
Play that.
You're just starting to get, you built the nation. We all built it, but you were such a massive part of it. Bigger than you were given credit for. Does that make sense? Right?
Look at black people.
He's pointing at the one black person.
All right, that's it.
Right? My African-American friend.
Look at it, Massa. Massa said we built it, finally, Massa.
Dummy.
Anyway, all right, but in the midst of all this, oppression making a wise man. Are you mad now?
Hell yeah.
Okay, oppression making a wise man mad.
That's right.
And in the midst of oppression, when a wise man is mad, they rise up as what? Revolutionaries. Put that slide up. Definition, revolutionary. Let's go into that.
Yep, number 12.
Come on.
You had it all before. Let's get a definition real quick.
A revolutionary is a person who advocates or engages in rapid, radical, and often violent change to overthrow established political, social, or economic systems.
So now, what we can only do as Israelites right now, advocates in rapid and radical change. We can't do anything violent.
That's right.
Right.
That's not for us.
That's right.
Remember, the brother just mentioned it in Jeremiah 29. He says, we'll seek the peace.
Yes, sir.
All right? Christ is going to do that part.
That's right.
Come on.
Don't worry about that. He's the king of terror. He will take care of that. Our place right now is to turn the hearts of the people to our fathers.
That's right.
That's our job right now. All right? Go on.
Originating around 1765 to 1775, to describe those involved in overturning traditional authority, they are characterized by extreme, subversive, or unconventional actions.
You know what they call those who rise up for the goodness, for the good of their own people? They call them dictators, warlords, cannibals. They put names on them. Like what's his name? They just took from Venezuela, Maduro.
Oh, Maduro.
Yeah, tyrants, dictator. That's what they always do.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next slide. We don't have time. Okay, what did he say?
Consequences of revolutionary movements.
All I need is just the bullet points. You don't need to read everything on it.
Political shifts.
So the political system will shift when Christ returned. All right, that was going to be a whole new government.
That's right.
Next one.
Social and structural change.
That's exactly what's going to happen under Christ. Go on.
Conflict and instability.
That's going to happen first before everything stabilizes.
Yeah. Right.
It's coming from the Lord himself, the black Messiah, just like you saw in the video that you'll be seeing.
Yeah.
Last one.
Counter movements.
Counter movement. Counter the movement from other nations. Go on.
No. Go ahead.
All right. So now let's play the next part of the video. Let's go to number
1B.
1B. The next one. The very next one after that. All right? Come on, brother. Stay with us. The very next one.
It's 1B, y'all. No, it's not.
Make sure right now y'all are scanning that QR code to donate. All praise to the Booster Club. Hit the like button. They tried to stop us, but they cannot prevail. All praise to the Most High.
I just tagged you to it, Zion. So,
come on.
While you're looking for it, what you got, brothers? You got scriptures? I see you're each and every day.
Hey, I wanted to do.
They got it on the screen.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, I'll praise.
Play it.
I'll tell you why, Reverend Mitchell, because I'm sick and tired of you standing up.
Pause it. This is Christian man versus black Christian man versus revolutionary man. Play on.
Up there on a television camera, a black man with a
Kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, all of these things will be added.
Heaven is on earth, mind you, brother.
Where you gonna go when we start our revolution? Whose side are you gonna be on?
Pause that. That's a very good. That's a young man.
Yeah, that's right. Young man.
Very young man. Young man today. They
oh man.
They cooked up with weed.
Ski mask.
Right. Yeah, ski mask. Skinny jeans.
Yeah. Ski mask. They dancing, throwing their back out.
Yeah.
That NBA young boy.
Yeah. Play it on.
Still gonna be on your knees begging for us jobs.
I will die standing up for God, regardless of any circumstance.
Have God ever told you to let this white man rule you like he is?
Damn.
You first must be born again. God is a spirit.
Now you see that docile Christian man, you don't make me sad, sick, and annoying spirits that a man has. That's what you see the pastor today.
Might be born again, brother.
You can't make this stuff up.
Yep, trying to rock him back to sleep.
Right. How dare you wake up? Basically, how dare you wake up?
Look, man, what happened?
It's crazy because you hearing him talk, even the way that he's bringing it out, he sound like the white man that's trying to manipulate you. Man, it's terrible.
The voice you got to be born again.
I ain't got to be born again. Your mother could have brainwashed you, but can't nobody brainwash me. I'm ready.
Hey, he wasn't ready. Hey, he said he ready. Man, boots on the ground.
That boy, that young boy mad right now.
I'm telling you.
Ain't no gift you can get that man.
Hey, play on.
Young boys like us to win the revolution.
The white people realize today that they was wrong for enslaving the Negro.
Hold on, see what he said? The white people realized that they were wrong for enslaving the Negro.
Dummy.
If they really feel bad about it, why they don't give you back everything they took from you?
Right. Why don't I go back to Europe?
I'm gonna hold. Look at this. I'll take your phone from you. I'm gonna snatch it from you, and I'll hold it in your face. I'll say, "I'm sorry that I stole your phone." And I'm looking at you. You have my phone in my hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You texting. You using my phone. Taking selfie. I'm so sorry. I took your phone from you. Well, if you're sorry, why don't you give it back?
Right. Because they done took so much, they can't give it back.
Right.
You can't give back life.
Yeah. Millions. More than hundreds of millions of lives.
You can't apologize for those that you did.
No.
That you murdered. You can't apologize. There's no way to fix that.
Right.
Play on.
The great master. Let me finish.
No, I don't believe that. The white man is going to keep you where he got you. You're not going no higher than he wants you to go. And we ain't going to settle for nothing about this violence and non-violence. I'm for violence because we have pleaded for the last 400 years.
I will definitely have to use the Bible, Mr. Duncan.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Well, this is my only way.
I ain't no Uncle Tom. You can't brainwash me.
Jesus said,
I'll tell you why, Reverend Mitchell, because I'm sick and tired of you standing up there on a television camera, a black man with a white heart and a white face. You're a black Anglo-Saxon, you're a disgrace to the race to stand up about a white man loving you. Ask Medgar Evers' wife. Ask Jimmy Lee Jackson's mother. Understand? Ask Grace Louise of 5 children who was shot in the head because he's riding with a black boy in the car. You stand there and talk like an unmitigated fool.
Wherever there are 5 or more Negroes congregated, they move in, they break up, I know what I'm talking about, they break up those groups and they shuttle everybody off to jail. Now sooner or later, there are going to be enough families deprived of their breadwinners and their loved ones that Chicago isn't going to be cool, regardless of how much praying Reverend Mitchell does.
As I was going back to see, he pointed out,
regardless of how much praying.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Hey, y'all think this is not coming back? Where 5 or more Negroes are gathered, they're gonna come and take you all to jail. Y'all think it's not coming back? Oh, it's coming back. Best believe that.
Right.
It is coming back.
Hey, and that's a great point that she had said, because that contradicts what the white dude said earlier, where he said that if y'all was just left alone in functioning atmospheres or whatever, we'd leave y'all alone. Well, she just told you that that's a lie. She just told you when 5 or more Negroes was gathered, you would drag us off to jail.
Hey, you know what's so funny about that statement he made? When I was living in Europe, in Ukraine specifically, I was living at the border between Ukraine and Russia, Sumy State. When I was living there, I didn't know this until the final month before I left the country, because I kept noticing every time we black people may be walking down the street like 2, 3, all of a sudden police just pop up out of nowhere. Damn. Out of nowhere, they just pop up. Yeah. I learned that the last month, because I lived there for 6 years, I learned that the final month that they have a rule: if you see Negroes together, that's within them, call the police. Wow. No matter what they're doing, call the police. Wow. I learned that from another Edomite who told me that's why they keep calling police on y'all. I said it makes sense, because sometimes my friends will come to my house to visit me, and then all of a sudden, maybe at 8, 9 p.m., police will just come and knock on the door. A whole bunch of them. And we heard there's so many black people here, and they're staying, they don't leave here. What's going on? These are my friends, they came to visit. Yep. What do you mean? I can't have visitor?
That's terrible. That's what the Spanish Inquisition type.
Hey, even early in the morning, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., they will come and knock, say they heard the neighbors told them that they slept over and they don't leave here. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But go ahead. What you want to say?
I was just going to say, that's where the loitering laws came from. Here. Those loitering laws, those black codes. Too many Negroes in one area at a time.
All right, let's drop the video. Go to the, so we touching into Revolutionary Man, because in the midst, heavily. Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 37 and verse 1. The hand of the Lord was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones.
Go on.
And caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry.
So these are going into bones. Let's see who are those bones. Jump down to verse 11. Who are those bones?
Verse 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
See that? These bones, valley of dry bones, we're reading about. These whole bones represent the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Why are we dry? Because we are not, the Lord was not dealing with us anymore. We have went into sin and bask ourselves in iniquity. We are not keeping the laws of God anymore, so we become like dead bones, dead men. All right, that's what Christian church is. Dead, what does Christ call it in Matthew 23? Sepulcher. That's what it is, cemetery. That's what the Christian church is, men that are dead mentally. All right, go back to read verse 3 now.
Verse Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
Can these Israelites be resurrected again to who they were? Go on.
And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest.
So he said, Lord, you know. It's not. Jump down to verse 7.
So I prophesied as I was commanded. And as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking. And the bones came together, bone to his bone.
So this is Israelites waking up in different stages now. Go on.
That's right.
And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them.
So we rose up knowing that we are not niggers, Negroes, whatever they put on us. Go on.
And the skin covered them above.
Go on.
But there was no breath in them.
But the Spirit of the Lord was not in them. That's, now put a picture. I have Accenture, the Revolutionaries.
Come on.
So they rose up, but the Spirit of the Lord. That's what officer was mentioning before, that all those Black Wall Street, all the stuff we established without the Spirit of the Lord.
Yes.
Now you see IUIC, that's the Spirit of the Lord level.
Good.
All right. All you see Israelites rising up, not teaching the word of God as it should be. That's the Spirit of God and applying it to.
That's right.
All right. So all these men you see, these are Black Revolution. These are our heroes. This post the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Those are Black men. Those are our heroes, our forefathers. Those are legends.
Right.
Then you go into the prophets. Those are, see, every day the bishops teach a class, that's Black history being taught.
Yes, that's right.
I'm going to just let you know.
Yes.
Black history, you cannot squeeze it into 1 month.
Right.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
All right. Now you talk about the prophets, talk about the 12 apostles, and Christ, the Black Messiah himself. All right. Next. That's the next one. All right. Let's go into the one Captain posted, the Instagram one. Let's go into that real quick. So what we just read is that this stage. Back then, when in the 60s,
yes,
civil rights movement, all of that, yeah, Black Panthers, Young Lords, Brown Berets, all of that, and also during this time there were revolutionaries being formed also in Africa.
Yes,
at the same time
the spirits were waking up at the same time.
Yeah,
Northern
even in Europe, yes, even in Europe and in Haiti, Jamaica, all around the same time there was so many revolutionaries rising.
Yeah,
that's what we just read in Ezekiel. Okay, go ahead.
1969, Chicago. 4:45 a.m. 14 police officers storm an apartment on West Monroe Street. Shotguns, handguns, machine gun. They're after Fred Hampton, chairman of Illinois Black Panther Party, age 21. Mark Clark on security at the front door. Police blast through, shoot him dead instantly, then spray the apartment. 99 bullets fired. The Panthers fire once. Police move to the bedroom. Fred Hampton in bed, doesn't move, doesn't wake. His pregnant girlfriend beside him. Hampton already wounded, still unconscious. A cop stands over him. 2 bullets to the head, dead at 21. Behind it, the FBI. Director Hoover called the Panthers the greatest threat to internal security. Wanted to stop a Black Messiah. FBI recruited William O'Neill, a car thief facing prison. Deal? Infiltrate the Panthers or go to jail. O'Neill joined the Chicago chapter, became Hampton's bodyguard, drew a floor plan of the apartment, sent it to the FBI, marked where Hampton slept. Night of December 3rd, O'Neill drugged Hampton's drink, barbiturates, enough to sedate a horse. Hampton fell asleep mid-sentence on the phone, never woke when the raid began. Prosecutors called it a gun battle, self-defense. Investigation proved 99 police shots, 1 Panther shot. 1971, activists broke into an FBI office, stole documents. COINTELPRO exposed FBI's secret war on dissidents. Documents proved O'Neill was FBI, Hampton drugged, planned assassination. Congress investigated. COINTELPRO shut down, but no one charged, no one arrested. Hampton's free breakfast program? Copied in every major city across America. By 1969, feeding 20,000 children daily. Still operating today.
So y'all see where the white people got that from?
Yeah. But you see, that's that same. Now, that's not to the level of Black Wall Street and, you know, Oscarville and them, right? It's not a whole city. But you see, again, when our people can think about our people and we actually do things that are love towards our people, now all of a sudden you feeding 20,000 of our children that ain't eating anymore.
Hey, they even had clinics. They even established clinics back then to test our people for sickle cell disease. Before they get married.
What is it? WIC and
yes,
those programs came out of their study of what the Panthers were doing.
Right. Get the next one, the next picture, the picture. Because we have so many revolutionaries, we cannot touch all of them. We're just going to touch it. We wish we can.
That's right.
But remember, this is, hey, no, go up. There's a link I sent you. There's a link before. There's a Wikipedia link. Yeah, Che Guevara. Yes. That's my man right there. Hey, that's my man.
They
read
simply
that.
call him Che.
Read that. He's another revolutionary from Northern Kingdom.
Ernesto Che Guevara de la Serna was an Argentine Marxist revolutionary, physician.
He was what?
A Marxist revolutionary, physician.
But he was also a doctor. Now, when you go into the history, you will see that he was a young doctor, was in medical school, but when opportunity came to deal with his people, to build his people, he met Raul Castro and Fidel Castro when he was in Mexico.
Yeah.
And then he didn't go back to Argentina because he's from Argentina. He's met in Mexico. He's just like us teaching somebody the truth and they just follow us.
Yeah.
He saw both of them and see what they are trying to do for their people.
Yeah.
The brother he stopped school. He didn't even want to go back to Argentina.
Yeah.
He just jumped into the boat and went with the Castros to Cuba
to
help his people.
Yep.
That's what he did. But finish up.
Physician, author, guerrilla leader, diplomat, politician, and military theorist. A major figure of the Cuban Revolution.
So he said he was a guerrilla leader. He so studied his guerrilla tactics. This man, when you study him, read about him. This man is a very smart guy. Go on.
His stylized visage has become a countercultural symbol of rebellion and global insignia in popular culture.
All right, go to the next one. You're the one you had up before. Go to that next one you had up before. We are short of time now. So remember, we read about Columbus and his men chopping people's hand off and let them bleed out to death. Look at that picture. What do you see? A man who doesn't have any hand, Galvarino.
Wow.
This is a Native American warrior. But let's see, read that.
We zoom into the bottom.
Yeah, read that.
Even these crimson hands thou severest from my valiant arms shall yield 1,000-fold. For when the earth has drunk my blood, an iron harvest she shall yield of hostile hands to enslave and bind thine own.
All right, go to the next link real quick. Let's see what he did with his hands.
This warrior's hands were cut off, so he replaced them with knives and sought revenge.
That's where you get the
Wolverine.
What's it called? Wolverine.
Yes.
Wolverine and Vega in Street Fighter. Vega in Street Fighter. That's where you get that concept from. Scroll down.
And Baraka,
they said he was a terror. He was a terror when he put those knives into his arms. Without hand, he was commanding warriors. Read that, the legend.
Is that where they get Freddy Krueger from too?
Hey, might be. Who knows? But read that, the legend of Galvarino. Read that.
The legend of Galvarino likely kept the Mapuche in the war much longer than anticipated.
Go on. Okay, scroll down. Okay, let me see. Okay, read. He then allegedly requested that his torturers deliver a killing blow. That's after they cut off his hands. Go on.
They refused. Not killing the warrior was a mistake the Spanish would live to regret for nearly 300 years.
Right, because after that he died, what he set up still continued. That's why he said in the Mapuche warriors, They're still functioning today. Unlike the Aztec warriors and the Mayan warriors, but the Mapuche are still moving because of this guy. That's the revolution. They cut off his hand, he didn't give no excuse. He said, cutting off my hand was the biggest mistake you could have made. You should have left my hands the way he was. So he was whooping. He was killing and murdering. Yeah. We finished. So just put the last screenshots I sent you. That's gonna usher us into the next show. The last screenshots. The one was saying, was Jesus a revolutionist? Come on.
Was Jesus a revolutionist?
Next one.
By
Come on.
Hingle.
Next one. All of these last. This is the last part. The next one is the last part. Read that.
Zoom in, brothers. All praises.
Stephen, was Jesus a revolutionist?
Was Jesus a revolutionist? By Martin Hingle.
Scroll down.
Jesus has often been portrayed as a forerunner of modern revolutionary movements.
So Jesus Christ, the Black Messiah, is the forerunner of the modern revolutionary movement. It's not a coincidence. How can there be a white Jesus revolutionary, but the rest of them are all black?
Right.
It don't much.
Don't make sense.
It don't make no sense. So the Black Messiah, according to the scripture, is the architect and the forerunner of the modern revolutionary movement. So y'all stay tuned. Next week we're gonna continue. Lord willing, live flash. We got special edition for y'all next week. Over to you. Lord willing, I'm done. That's it.
All right, that's the end of the show. We're seeking your assistance to enhance our national broadcast. Kindly spare a minute to provide feedback by answering 5 brief questions. Next slide.
Come on.
And y'all see that down in the bottom. That's the link. Donate. Next slide.
Across the earth, the
follow
prophets
IUIC Dallas.
From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same.
All right.
TikTok, Facebook,
Israel
X,
must
Instagram,
rise.
YouTube.
Come on, y'all. Next slide.
We see you, Jeremiah. We see you snuck in there with that super chat.
All right. Hey, look, Lord willing, life lasts. We'll be back next week. Lord willing, life lasts. We'll bring you part 2 and have a special edition. Donate.
And share this show. Y'all saw what YouTube is doing.
Right.
Share. All right.
That's right. All right, hey, y'all are tuned in the scripts.
Reloaded.
Scripts. Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation in